Welcome to Writerpreneurs Academy. My name is Rajinder Soni and I'm a writer and editor turned digital writerpreneur. Today in this session, we have got Mr. Sudhakar Vardhanapu, Megha Ravi, Sheila Matthews and Meenakshi and other members. So guys, please turn on your videos. That would look really nice over there. In the beginning for the first, I think 2 to 3 minutes, you can turn on the video, then you can close. Okay. So please turn it on. So guys, in the previous sessions, very good, Sheila ji. Good, great, super.
Good morning.
Super, very nice. No matter where you are, just turn on the video and it will be looking really nice over there on the screen. Megha, you can also turn it on. So guys, we are talking about the science and art of copywriting. Okay. So in the previous sessions, the recordings have been already shared with the members who have already joined. I have sent it to Sheila Matthews, to Sudhakar ji, who were absent during these sessions. No worries. I will help you actually reiterate all those points once again. And it will also help the other members who have already taken the training and they also want to reiterate all the points. Okay. So the number one thing is that we started with introduction to copywriting. What is copywriting? The importance of copywriting, the role of a copywriter, understanding our target audience, creating buyer personas, researching audience needs and wants, the psychology of persuasion, principles of persuasion, using emotional triggers in storytelling, building trust and credibility, crafting compelling headlines, the power of headlines, formulas for attention-grabbing headlines, A/B testing for headline optimization, mastering the art of storytelling. We, in the last session, completed the hero's journey framework, incorporating stories into the copy, evoking emotions through stories. So this was all which we covered in the last modules of the course. Now, we're going ahead today with writing engaging body copy, structuring your copy, highlighting benefits versus features, and using bullet points and subheadings. So these will be covered in today's session. So I will quickly go back and attempt to actually provide you some understanding what is copywriting. Guys, copywriting is the art and science of using words to persuade and influence people to take a specific action. Okay. Now, what is the importance? Effective copywriting can make the difference between a successful marketing campaign and a simple one, okay, which is not making any impact on the mind of the readers or the potential customers. Now, what is the role of a copywriter? A copywriter is a strategic communicator who works to understand the target audience needs, desires, and pain points, and then writes down or crafts messages that resonate with them. So in copywriting, a copywriter is basically not only a writer, but also an editor, a marketing person, a salesperson, a person who is a great researcher. So a copywriter is actually a combination of so many people over there. And copywriting is actually including so many other roles. Even a copywriter needs to connect with the design and layout team or the graphic designers to actually come up with a crisp video or a photograph also, which will be used in the copywriting project. Next point is understanding the audience. Before you start writing, it is very important to understand your target audience. And then you need to understand how to create buyer personas by actually understanding not only about their demographics, their behavior patterns, or the way they live a daily life, but also based on their behavior of online buying or shopping. These things also need to be taken into consideration. And you need to create targeted surveys that actually help you get more information from your potential customers. Then researching their needs and wants. This is also very important so that you can conduct online discussions and analyze from their behavior through various forums and by sparking engagement discussions over there where you're asking some questions and people are answering over there, and those are potential customers who are sharing their viewpoints and understanding. Because when you started over here in the beginning, there was some interaction going on between Sudhakar ji and Meenakshi. So from that, I understood something, that there is a gap in the training program. So I'm going to fulfill that gap, and this makes me a person who is a copywriter. Okay. Now, the psychology of persuasion, principles of persuasion. The psychology of persuasion, as outlined by Robert Cialdini, is including the principles like reciprocity, scarcity, authority, consistency, liking, and social proof creation that can make an impact, immediate impact on the mind of the readers or the buyers or the audience, and they will take a specific call to action which will convert into either buying or purchasing a product. Okay. Then the next point was using the emotional triggers like FOMO, fear of missing out, creating urgency in the mind of the audience. Then building trust and credibility, which is very important. We discussed about building trust and credibility. Then there are so many parameters to build trust and credibility. It is not only by showcasing your testimonials. You also need to have a good presence on Google as a brand. Then we discussed about crafting compelling headlines, attention-grabbing headlines, how-to headlines, then listicle headlines, and various headline optimization strategies of A/B testing, and how we actually divided the campaign into two parts, A part and B part, and created all campaign over in A part, then B part, then tested each copy in the market, and then come up with a copy which is not only profitable, but also is making an impact in the online world. Also keeping in mind the competitors of the client. Okay. Then we talked about understanding the A/B testing and how to use the metrics, the performance metrics like click-through rates, conversion rates, time spent on the page, or other relevant metrics over there. Then we talked about the significance of headlines. Then we did many practical exercises on writing the headlines. We wrote the titles together. I gave you titles. Then you wrote them over there in the group itself, in the chat box, below the Zoom session also. And then we focused on implementing the A/B testing for headlines by using the hypothesis formulation, creating variations, randomized assignment, and then we focus further on data collection and analysis and iterative refinement. After that, I asked you this question, that what are the benefits of this A/B testing for headline optimization in copywriting? And then you shared your pointers and I shared my pointers, data-driven decision making, improved engagement, audience insight, and everything. And then after that, we talked about the challenges of using the A/B testing, and you shared it is time consuming, sample size requirement is very large, so a lot of spending can happen in the beginning during the testing phase. Then limited scope, and then interpreting results is sometimes impossible if the A/B testing both are same. So that is very problematic. Then in the conclusion, we close the A/B testing part. Then we entered the mastering of art of storytelling, the hero's journey framework. How a hero in a story lives through his life of failure to success was discussed in great detail, and how you can actually utilize this framework into your copywriting, writing your copy over there for your client by incorporating stories into the copy. Then in the hero journey framework, you are focusing on following a protagonist or the hero of the story who is like going through challenges and transformation, and then you're applying that structure in your story. Then we talked about the hero's journey overview, the ordinary world where he's living, and then how he is living and he's dissatisfied and desiring for a result over there. Then the call to adventure happens. A person or something comes into his life, and there is a change over there that disrupts the ordinary life and sets the hero on a new path to success. Then refusal of the call. Then in the beginning he's enthusiastic, and then he goes back over there. No, this is not for me. I cannot go. Self-doubt, feeling of self-rejection, fear of coming out of the comfort zone. Then he meets the mentor. The mentor is the person who is actually inspiring and motivating the hero in some way with his wisdom and his knowledge and his experience. And this should be the brand for which you are working over there. The brand is the mentor, is the hero's mentor over there. Now, with the help of the hero's mentor, the hero is going ahead and focusing on crossing the threshold. The threshold is where at this point over there, where the hero is trying to move forward from ordinary world failure to success, and he's again trying, and then he's moving towards the successful world over there. Then the tests, allies, and enemies which come over there. There are so many challenges, the responsibilities at home, the responsibility in office, the responsibility of doing many other things which come over there. The moment of truth, we discussed about this. Then we discussed about the ordeal the hero faces, the ultimate test of battle, and now he is undergoing a transformation. So there's a lot of resistance over there in the beginning, and the friction, and this friction will convert the person into a new version. Then we talks about the reward. The newfound knowledge is a tangible prize over there that he has received, and now he's implementing that over there. So you will be implementing all this structure into your copy when you're writing it. Sorry. Then we talked about the road back. The hero begins the journey back to the ordinary world, forever changed by their experiences. In copywriting, this stage involves nurturing the customer relationship beyond the initial purchase. So at this point of time, many people said that if I will write a story, a copy, I will just focus on converting the customer. After that, my role is over. No, guys. As a responsible copywriter, if you need to get the work from the client on a monthly basis, you want to become a retainer, you want to make them your retainer client, then you need to work very hard, and you need to actually tell them that the customer that is coming to you, if you are giving them more value, they're going to buy from you again and again. So they will be becoming your loyal customers. Then resurrection. In many hero stories, the hero faces one final challenge before fully returning to the ordinary world. In copywriting, this can be seen as addressing any post-purchase concerns or issues when the brand is selling them something based on your copywriting project that you have completed for them, and that has converted into a sale of a product over there. Then return with the elixir. The hero returns to the ordinary world with a newfound wisdom or treasure which benefits the community. Now he is spreading the word of that brand through word of mouth advertisement. So that is the most powerful thing. Now, evoking emotions through stories, and all these things were completed in the previous sessions that we have already done. And you know that how much valuable all those modules are for you. And I have loaded them into a course, and I will give you that course. Okay. So do you want to say something right now, all of you? Hello. By this time, a briefing has been given to you, all of you. Are you clear about all these points now?
Yes, sir. Because we are clear, sir.
You need to refer to the previous modules. I've already shared the recordings with you. But I need to understand that अभी तक आपको कुछ एक समझ में आ गया हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
Yes,
okay?
Sir.
Hello, all of you, Meenakshi, Megha, Sheila, all of you turn on the mic and speak.
Sir, only one point I would like to ask. Like you said that the role of the content writer or copywriter doesn't end up after creating this, and it continues. In what way it continues, that was not clear to me. Like, what does he need to do? A copywriter created something for the brand and he has given. So, and what else he would do later on?
He will give suggestions and recommendations to the brand that now we have done everything for you, and now you're running the advertisement and people are purchasing your product. But after this also, your work has not ended over there. As a copywriter, it is your responsibility to actually recommend or suggest to the brand that you need to complete the post-purchase requirements and provide more value to your customers than committed.
Okay, sir.
And
got it.
This will help you in again generating money from the same customer in the future.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you please explain what are post-purchase requirements, sir?
Post-purchase requirements are like following up through email, through phone call, and asking them, taking the feedback of your product or service. And after that, you can also bring them into a live conversation or session. You can bring them to your forum after post-purchase. And if they have any concerns or problems over there, they can share over there, and your team can rectify those problems.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do you have any example of copywritten advertisement of a popular one?
Yes, there are so many examples I'll be sharing with you in today's session.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right now, we were actually reiterating all the points that happened in the previous part. So now we are focusing further on, first of all, writing engaging body copy, a guide for aspiring copywriters over there. Okay. So with this part, you will go ahead and you will also understand how to write your own copy. And I will also give you some examples of copies which can help you go further and understand about this project. Okay. Thank you so much. So I'm stopping the recording right now.